Hello. Today we're going to be talking about telling time. These notes are in your chapter packet on page 6. I'm going to be using multiple colors, and it might help you if you had colored pencils or something where you had more than one color, because sometimes this can be confusing later on. So today we're talking about telling time. We need to get some vocab out of the way first. This vocabulary is in the top right-hand side of your telling time notes on page 6 of your chapter packet. First one is es la una. This means it is 1 o'clock. You'll notice that both es and la are singular. When it's 1 o'clock, we use singular words, but only 1 o'clock is singular. All the other ones are plural. Son las is how you say it is blank o'clock for all the other times. For example, son las dos means it's 2 o'clock. A las means at blank o'clock. For example, a las tres means at 3 o'clock. Now remember that you can pause this video at any time if you need me to slow down or repeat so that you can write it down. Now this is our clock. We're going to divide our clock directly in half. Okay? Because we're going to be talking about the right side and the left side of the clock. Now whenever it's a time that's straight up and down, the minutes are straight up, that is when we say en punto, on the dot. Whenever it is half past the hour, right down here at the bottom, that's when we say y media. If it's a quarter past, we say y cuarto. Okay? Whenever we're adding time to this side, the right side of the clock, we use the word y. That means and. And how we do it is the current hour plus however minutes. Plus. So it's the current hour plus minutes. So if we want to say it's 3:20, we say son las 3:20. It is 3 o'clock plus 20 minutes. Now where it gets tricky is on the left-hand side of the clock. On this side of the clock, we minus the minutes. We use the word menos. So we take the hour coming up and we minus the minutes. This is like in English when you would say 10 minutes till or 20 minutes till. We minus from the hour coming up. So 5:50 would be son las 6 menos 10. Okay? So that is, it is 6 o'clock minus 10 minutes. So when the minutes fall on this side of the clock, we minus from the hour coming up. When they're on this side, we add. So whenever we want to say that it's a quarter till, we say menos cuarto. This is different from when we had y cuarto on the other side, because we're saying that it is 15 minutes until the next hour is coming up. Okay? Pause and rewind if you're confused. Okay, here's some extra vocabulary. You have this on your chapter packet. Yours is in columns and mine isn't. So make sure that you're paying really good attention to where we are. ¿Qué hora es? Means, what time is it? La mañana, that means morning. But if I say de la mañana, that means a.m. Tarde is afternoon. But if I say de la tarde, that means p.m., specifically in the afternoon. La noche means night. De la noche means p.m., specifically nighttime. We already did en punto, that means on the dot. Y cuarto, that means and 1/4 or 15 minutes. Menos cuarto means minus a fourth or 45 minutes, and remember that's subtracted from the upcoming hour. And we already had y media, that means half past. Okay, now we're going to do some practice. Pause if you still need to write these down. Okay, take a minute, pause the video, and do these practice questions, and then we'll go over them. Make sure you pay attention if you are adding minutes or subtracting minutes. Pause the video now. Number 1, 4:30 a.m. Son las 4 de la mañana. That one was easy. 3:20 p.m. Son las 3:20 de la tarde. Make sure you have the E. 10:30. Son las 10:30. If you have y30, that's wrong. You need to say y media for when it's 30 after. 11:50. Now this is a really tricky one because we need to subtract it from the hour coming up. So we say son las 12 menos 10. Remember, when the minutes fall on the left-hand side of the clock, then you subtract from the upcoming hour. And 1 o'clock on the dot, es la una en punto. Remember that whenever it's 1 o'clock, we make it singular, es la. Good job, guys.